song.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
What?
If you put the Get Up Kids in, there'll be a whole bunch.
Okay, I will do that.
You know I'm in a band, right, Cougar?
I know. I don't know the name of it.
He sings good.
I believe he sings good. What's it
He
going?
sings well. He sings
I don't know
well.
which song. Which one? I don't know which one. You pick. I don't know.
Which one would you like?
I don't want to listen to any of these. Anyone with the robots on it.
Okay.
He's trying to find it.
We're going with him.
I don't sing that, but sure. That's the part in the set when I get to go off stage and make myself a cocktail. Because I don't sing on that song.
Anyone. Pick one that has a robot.
Okay. I don't know. Fine.
Which one's more like... See, I don't know the songs, but I don't know their names.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Let's hear it so I know where to come in. So I don't just sit there for...
Don't... guys, just do the regular song. Just do the regular...
Huh?
A
Yeah,
rebel.
he doesn't like to hear his music.
Fine,
I'm not embarrassed. I just think it's dumb.
I don't need to watch. I lived it. Alright.
The only time I ever got embarrassed was our first year when fucking Sacred Sword was... You assholes were blasting.
That wasn't my idea.
You were on
Jackie and Josh's idea.
Okay.
Well, then he was also the dick. He took a camera and kicked a home run to ran around all the bases. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
You remember that?
I do now.
Well, this suggests it's working.
Are we live right now?
Just like, you guys are so
Hey, he's
bad.
usually
I'm
here
just
by
gonna
now.
document how bad you are.
We've come a long way.
You have. Are we?
Yeah, everybody from that original team except Stacy's retired.
Here.
Are you?
Wait, Matt. What? Peter.
No, he
Peter
wasn't on
in
the first
second
year.
year.
Oh.
Peter and Jill are both second year.
Second years. And
Is that right? I thought Peter was original. Oh, wow.
And what?
Grant.
Risk it?
Oh, right.
Hey,
I
Megan,
don't think you have to whisper.
would you mind pulling up...
No.
Megan?
Somebody
Would you mind
asked
pulling up the mixer
Darren.
and making sure that this is working?
They were playing against Derek's team. They were
I got the alert saying that we're live.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay with you? Derek was like,
Okay.
Go now.
okay with me. But
Thanks, Megan. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah.
that.
And go.
You know what the speaker is on the bottom of that phone? Man?
iPhone. Fuck iPhone. Fuck iPhone.
Hey, what's going on, KBKL? It's time for the podcast. Week 4 review, Week 5 preview. We are live here at the Jazz House in 26th Massachusetts. I am your host, CJ Cobra Kai. As always, here with Ben Hutnick.
Howdy.
Jason Cougar Huang.
I'm sober, thank goodness.
He turned down the shots.
Yes, I did. Always. I'll stay that way.
And tonight's special guest, Summer Stacy Alvarez. And Matt Papa Pryor.
Hey, hey. Summer Stacy Alvarez, mother of the Grant Blast.
Yes.
Grant Blast? Nice.
Yes.
That's my mom.
That's true.
This week's sponsor is the Get Up Kids.
That's my band.
That is his band.
That's the only reason I'm here.
And I'm not his mom.
No. As Cougar pointed out to me at the game 2 weeks ago.
Saturday, June 24th at 6:30 p.m. with Making Movies, Kawhi, Lily Pryor, and Iris Hyde. It's a free show for all ages. Visit thegranada.com or the Facebook events page for more details. Matt, where is it taking place at?
It's on the street in front of the Granada. We're blocking off Massachusetts Street for a street party so that no one in Lawrence has to pay to see me play.
Bad for business, good for the rest of us.
No, it's honestly, it's the only way I want to do it from now on.
All right.
You just crowdfund all your concerts.
Yeah.
You don't have to crowdfund it. It's free.
Oh, yeah. At this week's Game of the Week, Kick the Drone was Dave Owens. He did okay.
Yeah, he totally whipped on one of them.
Yeah, he totally did.
But given he got the third try, we kind of counted it as a foul.
What's Kick the Drone at now? Do you know?
It's over $200 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that second one, he almost got it, man. That was within a couple feet of him.
Yeah,
5 feet away.
Yeah.
And it's moving. It moves in closer every week.
Every week it's easier.
Every week. So, reminder, buy your tickets up until, what is it, third inning? Fourth inning?
Yeah,
Third inning. Third inning, they draw on the fourth. So
I just see this thing like the pot's gonna grow by like $40-50 every week, and then when it moves closer than the pitcher's mound, it's probably gonna jump like double. Everybody's gonna be like, oh fuck, I can kick that.
that's when Derek Davis should start going in hardcore for that.
There you go.
I don't know. I think Peter Leach should get in on that. He's
Ball
the
buster.
king of
All you people who learn pop up.
Yeah.
Me.
The drone buster.
4 weeks from now, it'll be your prime time to go.
Yep.
Okay. Game of the week, cleaning / scoreboard crew?
Scoreboard. Yep.
Asteroid Head, Sacred Sword, and Leeway Franks. So yeah, don't skip out on that.
Nope.
So should we talk about some games?
Yeah, so.
All right.
It's just fun to just observe. I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
See how you're handling shit.
All right. Holcomb Blue, 5 p.m., Muddy Waters Studio, 26, Brew Ballers, 4, ouch. Also in the notes, it said that Alex Fox fouled out. So I don't know, depending on his team. I know for Wildman, if you foul out, you got to get a 30-pack.
Yeah, mine too.
So,
As it is, maybe we'll just make endless fun of Fox. That's a moral loss right there.
I found out, by the way, so it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pay for no. So.
Alex, if you're listening, you're in the same boat as Cougar. So
Yeah.
Congrats.
Take that and I've spoken.
Holcomb Blue, 6:30 p.m., Kansas Tree Care, 29, Grandstand Glass Kickers, 4, ouch.
this first leg in the moral victory parlay paid out, though. They did not get shut out. Thank you, Grandstand.
All right. Holcomb Blue, 8 p.m., Repetition Copy, 7, Asteroid Head, 9. Ooh, damn.
Yeah, it's a pretty close game.
In the notes, it said that Derek out at home in the 5th with a slide, maximum effort. Barbara fouled out in the 7th. Jess left first base early and was called out after time in the 9th. 3 runs were pulled. Clint with a walk-off 2-run kick in the 9th. Wait, if it's a walk-off, shouldn't it just be 8-7?
Over the fence.
Over the fence
Over
home
the
run?
fence, maybe. Yeah.
And that was kind of a real hot contested thing at the end because it was the 9th inning, and it was the Jess who left early. She kicked a triple, so that would put Repetition in the lead.
Okay.
And they waited till time was called, and then they're like, "Yep, time was called. She left early. Those runs didn't count because she would have been the third out."
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's an automatic out. So I mean, it was also really late because all the other games had kind of left over Holcomb. Everyone was getting downtown.
Yep.
And luckily, Stacy was there, Jeff was there. We all kind of consulted the rules, but Hannah handled it really well. My 2 refs, Kevin and Jason, handled it really well, but both teams were pretty intense about it because it was a neck-and-neck game. They were tied back and forth.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it was
it...
unfortunate for Repetition.
Yeah, these Repetition really
They
could have.
would've- yeah.
They would have won.
They
I mean,
would've- yeah.
it really was. They would have had those 3 runs, and
That's gut-wrenching, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
was.
It's like the kickball equivalent of getting left at the aisle.
oh, and they were
Yes.
intense. And there were people on the sidelines yelling about it, and then it was kind of like this thing of like people who shouldn't be getting involved were getting involved, trying to, and then it was like, no, let's just have some people who know what they're talking about step up, and it was hard to watch.
Yeah.
So that because they all like were so ecstatic, and then they say, oh yeah, those didn't count.
Yeah, it seemed to happen a lot this week. So the leadoffs.
Yeah, I was looking at the score sheets. 3 or 4 people had people leave early
Yeah.
from bases.
Yeah, that's just that
Remind
weird
new
week.
players.
And we're not even on grass
No
yet.
leadoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Repetition's only their
No,
second
it's not.
year.
We can't
Right.
Are they significantly better this year?
I have not seen them play. So I can't
They have
say that.
a couple really good. They got Derek from he was on Late Fees before, and
Okay.
The Sacred Sword, and then they got Adam Mitchell from Sacred Sword.
Oh, okay.
So and honestly, Repetition has gotten better. I mean, Miranda's doing really well with them, and Brad's still there, and Jess. I mean, that kick was amazing. They got all those
cool.
people in.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, so they are improving.
Yeah, she was 4 for 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing that I cannot let go is, was it a walk-off or not?
Well, it would have been bottom of the
Yeah,
ninth.
because Asteroid Head was the home team.
They're the
and
home team.
They
They
scored
bottom of
the
the
2 in
ninth. They got
bottom
the
of
2
ninth.
runs.
So it should just be 8.
Well, they
It's
could,
just-
but one person ran in. Who knows? I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. 1
Yeah.
run, 2 runs.
Yes, I know, but
It
like,
should have been.
that was the thing
I-
I just
yeah,
couldn't
I
get.
understand
One
what
person
you're
should have run in. They should have said we
Like,
won.
you don't
but
kick the
instead
field
they,
goal in overtime.
Yeah,
kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, they wanted it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's a really good showing for Repetition. I mean, this was kind of the de
Yeah.
facto.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, this is the de facto who flows into the 6 pool for that division.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, that's something Repetition can build on.
Yeah.
Not-
Because I think wasn't Asteroid Head in the 6s last year?
They were 6.
yeah,
they
yeah, they were.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
like,
Yeah, because
Repetition can hang with them.
Yeah, they basically got bumped up to what would be a 5 seed because of their showing in the
Yeah.
postseason.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't either.
All right.
Cougars for.
Holcomb Gold, 5 p.m. Flying Hellfish, 23. Johnny's Tavern, 4. Mercy Rule.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oof.
Murcielago
I haven't
here.
heard of the mercy rule being enforced in a while.
Johnny's played with
That was back in our
9.
day, Matt.
No, that was even in the early Harpy days. We'd always be like, "Fuck it, let's just keep playing."
Well,
Yeah?
Rick, he's not here, but he called a mercy rule because of the time, because we had the weird
Oh, that's
game
right.
in the middle.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
okay,
enough.
yeah.
Fair enough.
And
Okay.
the game following, we did the same
Yeah.
thing for
Yeah.
theirs as well. But
Okay.
I'll also like to point out that Ryan Gaines also fouled out.
Ooh, 30 pack. 30 pack.
these people should just be bringing 30 packs to Game of the Week and distributing beer to everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Johnny's is a good team, but they were missing 6 people. 3 of their best people were gone, and then 3 other people. So
yeah, that's
they
that
were
is tough
they
to
were
absorb.
at one point extremely desperate trying to find people in. I'm not going to go into detail, but they were looking hard for
I will.
extras.
Very hard.
Note
No,
for
yeah.
everybody.
when you're posting on the Facebook page, or just on your Facebook in general that you're looking for players, I'd say you're pretty hard up for people.
Yeah. Also, note to everybody: don't even ask if you can have somebody under 18 play. The answer is always going to be no.
Oh, man.
Especially if that underage person is under, like, 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
You're trying to get by on
Under
the
11?
technicality.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's an especially
Under
here.
11.
My response is always going to be no.
yeah.
Let's just say the kid couldn't drink in Mexico. You couldn't even see above the bar.
He would have been in my class this year.
Oh, man. That's funny.
He would have been. No, this year. This year.
All
I
right.
teach 4th grade.
Holcomb Gold, 6:30. Ladybird Harpies 1. Redlegs 19. Stacy.
No comment.
Match.
Okay.
No, we like.
That was very Sean Spicer
Yeah,
of
no.
you.
No, Spice would have been like, "Well, we wanted to lose, so we decided to lose."
No.
And our plan succeeded.
We just kicked, like, they didn't even have to move. Like, if you looked at the score sheet, everything is like a catch. I think we may have had like 5 people on. We flew out and they were kicking where we weren't. So they played
Okay.
a great game and we sucked. We had a throwback to the old Harpy days.
It keeps you honest, you know.
Yeah, everybody
You
gets.
can't
one.
let all that
Yeah, yeah,
success go to your head.
It keeps
You
you
gotta like have an old school Harpy game to.
Every
to
once in a while.
Was you missing 3 players? Were you not?
2.
2. Okay. 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No, actually 3. I'm sorry, Addie. Yes, 3. We were
you
missing
told me-
3.
It's only 3. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I really don't think it mattered, though.
By the way,
Quit
since Matt's
cougering.
here-
What?
Matt used to play on the
she's
Harpies. And this week's sponsor, the Get
Oh.
Up Kids.
Right, that's my band.
Yes. Saturday, June 24th, 6:30 p.m. They're with Making Movies, Kawhi, Lily Pryor, and Iris Hyde. It's a free show and all ages. Visit thegranada.com or the Facebook event page for more details. Matt?
You should. Honestly, we've been trying to do this for like 2 or 3 years now because I feel really guilty asking my friends to pay money to see my band play. So we've been trying to figure out a way to do this where we can do it for free. And so none of you guys have an excuse not to come anymore.
Yeah.
It's a free show on the street. It's going to be really, really fun. And if you Want to do something Friday night? You can go to the Big Pig, which is the Bourgeois Pigs big party the night before, which is kind of in conjunction with it. But
This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
it's going to be fun.
Feel it. Yeah.
And I just have to say, if you have not heard Lily Pryor sing, oh my God, she is amazing. Sorry, Matt, I think she's even better.
No,
than
trust me.
you.
I just did a whole tour where everybody every night said, "Your daughter's voice is amazing. You're okay." I'm used to it. I'm fine with that.
Proud Papa.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions. Will there be a Matt Pryor Lily section during the show?
No, she's performing with her friend Iris. So
And is this the first in a series of events?
I think so, but I'm just the singer in a band, so I don't really know. There is another. I believe there is another Live on Mass show, and it's the Wailers. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
But this is the important one.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
Yay.
Holcomb Gold, 8 p.m., Channel 6, 15, Jazz House, 926 and F, Massachusetts. Come down here every Tuesday.
One.
Nah, that's funny. Did anybody call Jazz to win this game last week? Was anybody check the tape?
I'm pretending to be Rick right now.
Yeah,
so I should
CJ
be
and I-
talking really loud. Channel 6 annihilated in every aspect of the game. Channel 6
No,
looks
do the
very,
voice.
very good. I can't do the voice. I should just be shouting really loud, 'cause that's
Yeah.
what he does. That's what he said. He said they were lights out and could have beat anybody.
Yeah,
So-
they showed up this week.
CJ and
I
I-
don't think they've showed up all season,
no, they
but
didn't. No.
Yeah.
I bet
No,
this
like they
game-
literally showed up. I talked to JP after
Yeah.
the game. He said that like people were there that haven't been
Yeah.
all season. So
So Cheyenne was there.
I read
I
this
don't know. I
game
haven't looked at
and-
the
No,
score sheets.
the scorecard suggests
Yeah.
that Cheyenne
No
was not
Cheyenne.
there. Yeah.
No, but there was another girl that was there that hadn't been there. She
So,
was
yeah.
injured. What is her name? I don't remember.
I don't know.
CJ and
But
I
anyway,
both
she
picked the
did
Jazz
really
House so we
good.
could get free shots.
Yeah, I don't regret that decision whatsoever.
No, me neither.
Oh my
Oh, wait, no, I totally do because it was Rumpelmans and it tastes like tonguing a candy cane's asshole.
Okay, good for you.
Rumplemans. Oh.
All right, Holcomb Red, 5 p.m. Free State Growlers, 13. Happy Shirt, 16. Holy shit!
Wow.
Holy shit is right.
That was such a good game.
Yeah, that kind of took me by
This is
surprise.
not like
Oh my
Happy
God.
Shirt, but
Yeah.
it's not like Happy Shirt to give up 13 runs in a pool play game.
No,
This is not
I
like
talked to.
I will say there was
They're
some
missing a lot.
I know they were
screaming
missing.
going on in their dugout.
I
They
know
were a little
one.
nervous.
Tyler was furious the entire game.
Yeah, he was
Two-
yelling the whole game.
Yeah.
2, I know they were missing Paul Peach. Chris Ford sat out injured, and they were missing Andy. And
Andy
they
wasn't there?
Andy wasn't there, and Kayla.
Kayla wasn't there. Wow.
And then they had a brand new person playing catcher for them, who's never played.
Oh no.
Did they then all beat to death after the game?
I don't know. I didn't
We
stick
don't
around for
know.
the whole thing, but I would.
It's all
be
under,
surprised if they got
beneath the
beat to
curve
death.
with Tyler. You know that.
But yeah, no.
That's a really surprising.
That's
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a fun game to watch, I will say.
I got a
Apparently,
message.
it wasn't for Happy Shirt.
No. They were not
Yeah.
happy shirt most of the game.
You know, I heard
Angry Shirt.
Angry shirt.
Katie Keating was telling me the wind
Oh,
played
yes,
a little
yes,
bit of a
that's
role
true.
in this one,
Is
too.
it Steve? Yeah, Steve smiled the whole game, but other
He
than
always
that,
smiles.
everybody else was angry shirt.
I got a message from Seth saying that Missy played bunt block, which is basically in between pitcher and the first base foul line, on second base, and was responsible for at least 7 outs, most of them screaming line drives. At one point, she had 5 outs over 2 innings, including a slick double play by far our MVP and recipient of the Limerita of the game.
Is that, by the way, is that an actual position they call it officially, the bunt block position?
I've never heard
I
of that.
don't know. I've never heard it, but I
I
I
always
always call
kind
it
of like
short
that.
rover. I call it short rover because
Yeah.
But I thought short rover was an outfield term.
No. Like short rovers on
Oh,
first base
oh,
side.
okay.
first base side. I always call it short rover.
I kind of like bunt block
I like bunt
better.
block. I do.
Yeah.
I actually do like bunt block. Yeah,
But yeah,
I like
no.
it. Yeah,
So
BB
yeah.
for short.
B for short. There you
Yeah.
go. I like it. Bunt block. Yeah.
All right. Holcomb Red 6:30. Sacred Sword 7. Rockets 8.
Wow.
Wow.
Close game for Sacred Sword. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know.
Sword mounted a rally late and
Really?
just came up a run short. Yeah,
Dang.
they scored 4 in the 9th.
oh wow.
Yeah.
So that it?
That's it. That's all good.
Okay. Holcomb Red at 8. Screamers 3. Corksuckers 7. I thought this game would be a little closer, like maybe 7-5.
You thought it'd be closer? Really?
You predicted that the run differential would be 7. Yeah, you did. Cougar said 11, I think.
I did.
Wow.
I
Our
think I
guest
may have been
panelist
drunk
Megan
during that.
Hammond was the closest with 2.
Okay.
Or no,
Yeah, I wanted to
I think
watch
she said
this.
3
I wish I could
actually.
have seen this game, but they're in my division. But wow.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yep.
Broken Arrow.
Oh, Jesus.
5 p.m. Best game of the week. Love Garden
Yep.
Squids 18. Nick Lerner's homies 1.
We did not get shut out. I'm good.
That's a Harpy win.
It's a Harpy win.
It's a Harpy
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
I'll take it. No, 1 run in the bottom of the first. It's fine. And then we try to steal a run, going, I sent in, Lee James, try to get that second run home plate. He got gunned down. And that was it. Huh?
Was he sober for this game?
He was sober for this game. He did not drink like a whole liter of dogfish, like last week at the game of the White. He
I
kept
think
dropping
he drank
balls.
more than a liter of dogfish.
Oh my gosh. I was like, jeez. So, by the way, real quickly, I forgot to mention this game week 2 weeks ago. Danish Shoe was the MVP. There, I said it. I got drunk. That's why I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, also, who scored the run?
That would be Mr. Hauber.
No, it was the second batter.
No, it was Dana. You're right. It was
Yeah.
Dana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dana.
So, yeah. Hobber still sucks.
Hobber
Oh
still
my
sucks.
gosh! I wasn't even mentioning that. Damn it, Megan! You could have left the Hopper alone. Dang it! Leave him alone.
He's
Oh my
yeah,
gosh!
because he skipped leg day.
God, you guys
Always.
God,
Always.
you guys are terrible.
Can't skip
That
leg day.
ponytail gets in his way.
Oh my gosh!
Tough beat, but what you gonna do, man? I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been 42 to.
Oh, it could have been 42 to 1. Sure. Honestly, they did not kick as well as they normally would. They did. They really did. So the 18-1, it was pretty minimal. It really was. Yeah.
Okay.
Right here at the desk.
Broken Arrow Park, 7 p.m. Leafy Greens, 0. Wildman, 27.
I call the shutouts. My first call of shutout. Yes.
Cougar, you're like a war profiteer.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna take issue with.
Wild man being aggressive dicks.
Yeah. Well, actually, this feels like restraint to me. I don't. Am I wrong? When did you guys stop bunting?
On the way home.
Maybe once in the
Yeah, I
fifth
think
inning,
all of
that's
us didn't bunt except for Colin. Oh,
Richard
Chlo-
did,
I think
Richard did.
Chloe. Oh yeah, Richard
Richard
did once.
He did
Chloe
once.
did once.
Yeah.
Simon,
And
go
so-
ahead.
Yeah.
So I sent out a memo to my team. This is too short. I sent out a memo to my team, and I said no bunting, 100% no bunting, except for our ladies. I had our ladies lead off 1, 2, and 3, and I said they could practice bunting. But Colin Kitty apparently falls into that category.
It's the ponytail, man.
He was like, "Dude, I gotta practice my bunt." I'm
He
like,
does have a tight ass. I don't.
Practice my bunt.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we're playing the goats next week, so I guess.
Right.
Yeah,
take
we had to put our defense on our have it give a good display because we were ready for the goats.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this doesn't, like I said, this doesn't really feel like the hate fuck of the week award, but I think you guys win it just by default because it was I think it might have been the biggest margin. But it was more like a mildly dislike fuck of the week award.
Yes.
Did you guys see the stat that Keith from Love Garden Squids put out here? This is amazing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 23 of the Leafy Greens' 27 outs was fly ball outs. Only 3 of them were on the ground and 1 strikeout.
Yeah.
So basically,
They had a strikeout?
a strikeout.
One strikeout. Yeah.
One
so
strikeout.
A foul out.
Foul out.
Oh, okay.
all of them were flyouts
So basically-
until
You
that
meant like an
strikeout
actual
was 7.
strikeout.
Yeah, strikeout. So basically, CJ basically could have had his easy chair, not a damn thing at first base.
How are the Leafy Greens holding up emotionally?
I saw Chris after the game
Emotionally,
out of the
that's-
scoreboard.
Well, no, I have a vested interest in these teams that come in. Like I was really
Yeah.
excited about
Yeah.
Repetition having such a good game,
Yeah.
and I really want. I like the Leafy Greens, and I want to tell them from a place
in
of
there.
a place of
Hang in there.
understanding, and that it's fun. It's supposed to be fun,
Honestly, they
It's not necessarily when you're playing Wild Man, but
Yeah.
a lot of the times it's
Most
fun.
of the time. Most of the time.
just by looking at them, I thought they were fine.
All right.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
They didn't catch Wildman, who's the best team in the division, until week 4. So
Yeah,
I mean, after next week they get to play similarly matched teams. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
all right.
hang in there.
they're
That's all I'm
building,
saying.
they're practicing, they're getting better. I wouldn't worry too much about them.
Chin up.
Chin up. Yep.
I am going to take issue with Blake on Wild Man though, because on the scorecard for the Love Garden game, it's got head ref Simon, scorer Blake, and then for first and third he just put down Leafy. You got to ask people's names, man. Introduce yourself. What the fuck are you doing?
No. I actually wrote that, but
did
that
you?
was
I blame you then, Simon.
That was his first time scorekeeping, and so I was like more focused on like trying to help him not fuck up.
Fuck up.
So, and then like, when I saw the score sheet later on, I was like, oh crap, we didn't write anything down.
By the way, I know their names.
I
CB
apologize.
was at Leafy Green's first base. Ashley was at third base. There.
And also, the Leafy Greens pitcher is awesome. She's like she's a really good player.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, really good.
Yeah.
Ashley.
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 Yeah.
Her name is Ashley.
She's the captain, I believe.
Simon's reasons notwithstanding, you should at least know the names of the people you're referring with. It's a good opportunity
Yes.
to meet
Absolutely.
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity to meet people.
Yeah. I mean, the league is a community, man. You should know these people.
Yeah. Holcomb left, 5 p.m. Leeway Franks, 6. Los Matadores, 9. Los Mats played with 11 people, so whoever had the over, you win.
I think I did. Check the tape. I don't know.
Oh, yes. I don't
Let's Matt's coming on strong the
I
past few
know.
weeks.
Yeah.
Beat Channel 6.
Yeah.
Beat Channel 6, beat Leeway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played with 11. Holy shit.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Might have
They
turned the
showed
corner
up.
here.
Have they not been fielding?
No.
It's just like last year,
Just
man.
like last year.
Oh yeah, well, I know. I just didn't know if this year was.
No, it's pretty much carried over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like eight in the 8, 9 kind of.
Yeah.
Although I think this is the third week in a row where they've had at least 10
A
people.
regulation.
Second.
Week.
Second
week. Yeah.
regulation team.
Regulation team. Yeah.
Although technically a regulation team is 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But you hope to have 10. God.
They've had the minimum number to field a full.
To actually play the game.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Holcomb left, 7 p.m. Woost, 4. Hertz Donut D-Holes, 8. Megan, Alex, either one of you guys want to come and talk about this game?
Surprised it was a close game.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, definitely. Alex?
Wow.
This was more of a case study on that you don't have to be dicks to win a game.
Ooh, looking right at CJ. You can't see it because it's a podcast. But
No, I think CJ could beat Leafy Greens by himself, but
I'm not Bugs
why you
Bunny.
gotta shit on me?
I am not Bugs Bunny.
That's funny. I remember that cartoon.
no, we got up early and we just stayed on top of it. It was more of the happy shirt, get up, coast. They got close at the end, but we weren't ever really threatened in the game. It's always fun playing them. We had a lot of fun playing against Dan. Boggs got iced by Harry.
God.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, we just went out and played our game for the first
See,
few innings. And,
D-holes can turn it off and play and just have fun
yeah,
and not have to cream people.
next week is not going to be that way.
They creamed my team. But it was fine.
Yeah, that's all.
Thanks, Alex.
Holcomb right, 5 p.m. Chalmers is 26. Where's my pitches? 6.
How many players do they have? WMPs.
WNPs hit the under on the moral parlay. We said at 9.5. They had 9.
Damn it.
Oh, WMPs.
Okay. There was an injury for Where's My Pitches? Olivia in the 8th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Broke her nose.
broken nose.
Broken nose.
So does anyone have an
boy.
update
Oh, boy.
on
We have an
her-
update,
I don't
and
have
to
an update.
Aaron Adams with the update.
I don't have an update on how she's actually doing right now, but Richie Rose, who plays first base for Where My Pitches, was running in to make a play on the ball, and she collided. I believe his elbow hit her in the face.
Ooh, friendly
And she
fire.
Fell down and hit the ground, and of course they're playing Chalmers's, and so it was probably like a flashback to when Brittany Fellers got hit. So she drove herself to the emergency room, and as far as I know, it's just a broken nose, no concussion.
Yes.
People offered to drive her, and she wouldn't.
No.
I wasn't there. I'm just.
And she was like, fuck no, you guys aren't going to play with
They-
8.
They stopped the bleeding, and she said, "I'm going to take myself," because she didn't want anybody to be short players, so she just left. Her name's Olivia.
But next time, if you think that someone may be concussed, just give them a ride.
Yeah. I mean, I understand not wanting to, because they would have been playing with 7 if they lost 2, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? They would have taken an injured person to the hospital.
Right.
Fuck kickball. At
Plus
that
the
point.
score was
like
25-4 at that
That's what
point.
the
I don't
injury
think it-
play act is for.
Also, I heard on good authority that she had clearly called for the ball, and the
Ooh.
first baseman
Oh, let the ladies play.
ran into her.
Just saying. Damn.
So mind your surroundings. Listen.
Yeah.
Trust in your ladies. Just saying.
Holcomb Wright,
All right.
7 p.m. Liberty Hall late fees 4. Rats 7. Anybody got anything on this game?
No, I just thought it's a closer game than I thought it would be. That's all I got.
What, do you think the Rats are going to run away with it?
Kind of.
They're both experienced teams.
I mean, Liberty Hall's been around for a while, but as far as the talent level, they're 6. No offense, late fees.
Okay. Hobbs Park. What is it? 6 p.m.
6:30.
6:30. Double meet 8. Ghost 6.
Boom.
Sorry.
Katie, come and talk about this game.
Or Marissa.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the losing side first.
Losing side first.
Upset of the week.
Oh, there we go.
Cougar, just so you know, it's Marisa.
Love you, Katie.
Marisa?
Yeah, Hardy.
Sorry.
We lost
Sorry,
by 1 run in
Marisa.
10.
Yeah, this was an extra inning game, right?
Extra inning game. Only extra inning game this week, right? I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're
yeah.
right.
Is it the only extra inning game
It
this
might be
season?
a season.
I
I
think
think so too.
Yeah.
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 Week 1,
There
yeah,
was
that's true.
10
Yep,
innings,
yep,
that's
yep.
double meet, double overtime.
I
what
got to
she
give it up
said.
to Double Meat. They literally were the better team on Sunday. I mean, they played phenomenally. They had their full squad. We tried to scout you guys on Game of the Week, but as everybody said, no one was there, and I believe them. We had a couple of leadoff basers as well. One that actually pulled a run back in the 4th or 5th inning that would have tied the game. And I think that definitely changed a lot of momentum, and Ghosts, moves on momentum. So
Okay.
it deflated us a little bit, but yeah, it was a good game.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead, Marisa. Gloat.
Marissa.
And from the winner side.
Gloat.
And from the victors.
The spoils.
Well, I mean, we are the only upset of the week, so thank you for that, guys. But next time, better luck. No, yeah, like she said, we had.
To the mic.
Sorry, so we had all of our team this time. Our guys from Colorado came up. We had Jamie, who's crazy in the field. Anything that comes at her, she'll catch it. So
She's got a hell of an arm, too.
yeah, she got when we played Love Guardian, she got like 3 people out on her own just as they were running to home. She threw it at him, and they got him out. So she's really good bunting too. Yeah, Jimmy was there. He scored a lot of runs for us. The Ghosts, really though, I mean, they played a hard game back and forth at us. I mean, we didn't think that we were going to get anywhere close to even scoring on them at all, but we got lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sounds
next
like
week,
it.
D-Holes, be ready for us. And also, Happy Shirt, we're coming for you.
Okay.
I had a couple quick observations from this one, if that's all right. It seemed to me like the Ghosts might have left some runs on the board offensively by not running aggressively enough. And I think actually maybe a little bit on both sides. I think maybe the Double Meat left a couple runs on the board by not running as aggressively.
Okay.
To be honest, shout out to Shady, Matt Shaded. He was our first baseman. Is our first baseman. He was gone this weekend on a personal family loss, and he is a lot of heart of our team as well. When he plays well on first, the rest of us play well, and we were missing him this week as well. So
Fear of the
shout out
beard.
to Shady. Fear of the beard for sure.
Yeah.
I also thought it was really poor James had his kid there for Father's Day, and he got called out twice for leaving the base early.
Oh my God.
But the funny thing to me was that the first one Nick saw but didn't say anything, and somebody on Double Meat saw it and put him out, and so Nick called him out.
Oh, so
And-
they
and
they appealed.
Yeah, and he was on third when it happened, so it got a run called back.
Oh,
that was what Katie was talking about earlier. But then Cosgrove said to me afterwards, I don't know if Cosgrove saw it or not, but he said, I know James would never leave a base early. And then he did it later in the game, too. I just thought that was cute.
Good job, Cosgrove.
Yeah, I love you too, James.
All right. Hobbs Park, 8 p.m.
Are you all right there, man?
Red Lion 8, Poshwash
Did the peyote
3.
just kick in?
It did, bro. Yeah, Chris got injured in the first inning, so yeah.
Yeah, he
That
pulled his
sucks.
hammy. He's got delicate hammies, I think.
Yeah, it's like, what, 2 seasons in a row?
Well, I'm not sure if he actually injured himself last year or just didn't really want to play during the season. But yeah, back from exile and back onto the bench. Poor bastard.
He'll be
Aaron?
fine. He'll be fine. He's a trooper.
Yeah.
He gets hurt all the time. He knows how to rest up and heal. We tried our hardest to keep it much closer, but I think we did a pretty good job against you guys. My kids are getting better.
Yeah, this game kind of went like I pictured it going. Good defensive game. There weren't a whole lot of runs, and I mean I warned our team before the game because we hadn't played you guys in a long time, or this incarnation of you guys. And I said they're good. You guys can kick. You guys can field. It's not the kind of game you can just sleep on.
We had some silly Benny Hill errors.
Yeah.
So-
The other thing I think
Yeah.
might have made a difference between the lines was I only got to field that ball that we were playing with a few times, but it felt
A little flat.
a little underinflated.
Agreed.
And I noticed Frank was like 1 of 4 or something like that in this game. And I think at one point in the middle of the game, he asked if he could inflate the ball, and everybody on Red Lion just pretended like they didn't hear him and walked to the
Yeah.
dugout.
We actually, before the game, we talked about the ball, and the Red Lion was like, no, this is perfect because we can squeeze it. And the captain of my team was like, I don't really care. And I was like, I would rather there be air in it, and then I didn't win that battle. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Little things can make
Took
a
a
difference.
little wind out of our sails.
Deflategate.
Yeah, Deflategate.
Deflate, yeah.
Luckily, my
We
Patriots
Tom Bradi'd that
teammate
ball.
wasn't there.
What's that?
Luckily, my Patriot fans teammate wasn't there.
Oh, right.
You're right. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
That'd been funny. Nah.
Tom Brady taught us everything we know.
All right. Game of the week, Hobbs Park, 9:30 p.m. Go Ats, 17. Reboot, 6.
Goats with the best new uniforms, I believe.
The basketball
The
practice
reversible
shirts.
basketball uniforms.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
They would have been if
sweet,
they didn't
pretty
throw it
sweet.
in our faces by switching them.
I'm going to smoke a cigarette, but just shout out to Taylor Surratt and the scoreboard for always
Yeah.
holding it down the game of the week. Okay, bye.
Not
We
to
love
be
you,
outdone,
Taylor.
quick shout out to Katie, too, because not only did she stick around after cleaning last week, she actually let us put the trash cans and all the other shit in her car and took it down to the shed for us.
And didn't you
That was
send
awesome.
pizza?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Didn't you send pizza to Taylor? You did. Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't everybody in Lawrence know what's going on at Hobbs?
We'd rather the people not in the league don't.
Okay.
What does this sentence mean? Cougar's scorekeeping method is geometrically efficient yet unsightly.
Here, I can show you.
It looks like
was
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What does geometrically efficient mean?
It was pretty, but it was
It's
hard
weird.
to read.
It's hard to read. I know.
Unless you
Because
knew
I
what he
try to
was
score
doing.
baseball
What the
style.
fuck is this
I know.
nonsense, Jason?
I know.
4 innings.
Yes.
It looks like there was only 4 innings.
It looks like only 4 innings because I always go all down the line. I don't separate by
Did
innings.
Did you hire a 3-year-old to do this?
No,
Yes, I
it's
did.
like if you could turn the scorecard into an abacus, that's what he did.
Oh God.
And I'm Asian, so there you go.
It's way above any of our
too
pay
easy.
grades.
Yep. That's how I score. But I score keep this game, and really it's just really simple experience. You know, goats have experience like playing under the lights, and they have more experience playing each other. Reboot, totally new team except for Thomas, and they're young people. They seem athletic, but you put them under the lights, and they just don't.
The
perform
goats
well.
did not seem nervous at all
No, they
before
didn't.
the game. We
No.
were like walking up, and I saw Scott, and he was just like, "We got these new uniforms." Like everyone's like
Yeah, they were loose.
drinking and listening to music.
Reboot
and they were,
was basically like just his first usual jitters, first game under lights, at Hobbs. And it showed on defense that, Reboot was throwing the ball around and kind of like clueless a little bit. I know some calls went against the Goats a little bit. That could have been more of a blowout, but it's really a simple experience prevails against a inexperienced Reboot team, and both teams used to be one team together years ago. They split, so
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So
Okay. So, we got that out of the way.
That was the past.
There are some questions, like people
the
have
past.
been, people have been asking on the Facebook page whether or not we do play on July 2nd. Yes, we will be
Yes.
playing. So,
Yes.
plan accordingly. Get those people who are going to play for you like one game for the season.
Yeah, it's like
That's-
with
that's-
This is
the
the
fourth
game.
fourth is on a
This
Tuesday.
is to-
Everybody take
Find your
Monday
subs now.
off.
Yes.
Get Tuesday off and just make it a 3-day blowout. Yeah.
It's going to definitely be like a NFL player
All
strike
right,
where they just get the
new
replacement
drinking
players.
game for the podcast after the July 2nd game. Every time you say, well, we were missing some players, you have to take a drink.
All right.
It's not
I like
an
it.
excuse because you should all know.
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right.
I got a better question. Are we going to podcast on the 4th of fucking July?
Hell no.
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 Oh wow!
If anything, we'll do it probably Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because, when is the board going to meet?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
You asked me like I know what's going on.
No.
Aaron
That's
Adams.
it was more rhetorical than anything.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to expect the board to meet on the 1st or the 2nd. So
Yeah, we won't be meeting on the 4th.
yeah. So also July
we
8th
will.
is the Girl on Girl Clinic, which is going to be at Hobbs Park. Am I wrong on that?
Woo.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Girl on
Hobbs
girl.
Park?
Girl. Hobbs
2
Park,
o'clock.
2 o'clock. We're going to
So-
cook some food for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking for
everything,
volunteers
men.
for everything. So if you want to volunteer,
Volunteer.
volunteer. Yeah,
There you go.
great. Okay. Shall we have some discussion questions?
Let's do.
Yes.
Well, we only have the one for the week. Sorry. Since the Goats had walk-up music for every person on their team,
One thing I didn't prepare for.
This drives me crazy, to be completely honest. It's always driven me nuts because I want to hear the end of a song. And it's like,
yeah,
you hear like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
hear like
yeah.
2 seconds of a song and then it's over. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. So if you would pick a song for your walk-up music, what would it be, Ben?
Damn it.
I don't know. You're going to have to come back to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Matt, anyone?
Stacy?
Anyone got one? All right,
Come back to me.
Okay, Cougar. Did you?
I got one.
Okay.
Nope. It's Tupac's "Admissions of a Writer."
Okay.
It's that. Yes.
Okay.
I'll play if you want.
Holy shit. No.
Nope. It's
You won't deny it. You're a fucking writer. You don't want to fuck with you.
with me. The police coming at me.
Yes.
It can't do nothing to a G. Exactly.
Yeah. No, the intro.
That's so mean.
Yeah. That's totally Cougar. Because when I think of Cougar, I think you can't do nothing to a G.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's so damn true. Oh yeah. Everyone knows you for past 14 summers. That's me.
Oh man.
So.
Stacy had a good point that Stacy's mom would be good for her. but
Yeah.
I'm
She's not
Stacy's mom.
technically Stacy's mom, but she's a mom and she's Stacy, so it kind of works.
We dub over
There you go.
Stacy's son when Grant comes up.
No.
God.
Stacy's son is gonna kick a home run.
Oh my gosh.
And it's called
Actually, I
the
kinda
Grant
like
Blast.
I think we'll go with that.
Ben, did you think of one?
I'll go with People of the Sun by Rage Against the Machine. I like that
Okay.
one because I love it when it's
Okay.
super sunny out and like 100 degrees and everybody else is sweating their balls off and
Matt,
complaining.
since you hate this, would you pick one though?
I was going to go with Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor by Flight of the Conchords. Or She Bangs by Ricky Martin.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
damn.
I hate that song.
Yes.
William Hung ruined it.
Yeah.
William Hung ruined
I
it.
just have to say that I love that Matt Pryor is on the podcast with me. Like, love you,
It's
Matt
kind of
Pryor.
making your dreams come true.
She's drunk.
I am.
Yeah.
Stick around afterwards,
Speaking of
Matt,
which-
you may get lucky.
It's summer.
CJ, you still haven't got yours.
Okay.
Just saying.
You still haven't got yours.
For me, I would pick Toe Cutter Thumb Buster by the OCs, just because I love the guitars at the beginning of that. And then also, I would probably choose
Tub
Check.
Thumper.
Yeah.
Almost had it. I almost
Check
had it.
by Young Thug because I fucking love Young Thug.
Oh my god.
You love Young Thug.
Yes, I do. I fucking love
We
Young
did
Thug.
this one year early on. We tried to do this thing, and I think Jeremy wanted the America, fuck yeah, which I then had to, which you can't find on iTunes, so I had to like rip it off of YouTube and put it in.
I think that's what Scott does with
Yeah.
his.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting
Way to pay-
ASCAP rep in here and get him shut down.
All right, so should we talk about some games?
Sure.
Okay.
Gotta get my notes out.
Stacy's
We-
notes.
We got Grassfield to be determined, which is actually Edgewood. 5 o'clock. Leafy Greens.
This is the grass field week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grassfield week.
Grassfield.
We are on grass this week.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
High on grass this week.
that's right.
Not to be determined. They're determined.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
This is wonky week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where crazy shit will happen.
Also known as Fun Week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Edgewood,
There will be
5 p.m. Leafy Greens versus Sacred Sword. Ben.
Someone's gonna win.
Are
Where?
Are both of these teams
Dude.
defeated?
I know.
Where is it at?
Are they both
Shit.
0-4?
Edgewood. Edgewood.
Okay.
So
Edgewood
this
East,
is this the battle for?
Oh, this is the
The Sixers, yeah.
yeah, this is-
they're the O-
Winner goes to 6. Winner goes to the 5s. Loser goes to the 6s.
Yeah, this is like if this was a Ben Folds song, it would be the battle of who could care less.
Pretty much.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Sword just because of experience.
I definitely think that Sword is better than Leafy Greens, so I'm going Sword.
The other thing is like, I mean, I like how Leafy Greens is coming along, but if they play in the 5s, I mean, I feel like they get more benefit for playing in the 6s.
Oh, definitely.
This
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
yeah, Sword easy. Easy.
Yeah. Hang in there, Leafy, but swords, yeah.
I
Definitely
agree with
swords.
you that Leafy would probably benefit from being in the 6s, but
Yeah.
I want them to have a win just because I want their morale to stay high so they stick around.
Okay.
They might get
And
the-
are they on a grass field?
Okay.
That's
Yes,
Street.
yeah,
They're all
yeah,
grass.
Okay.
Wait,
so
is
like-
this Leafy Green's first time on a
Okay.
grass
Ooh,
field?
Leafy Greens
like
on
for the-
grass. I
This
don't
could
know.
be-
Greens on grass.
Leafy
This
on
could
grass.
be your, like, this could, like, we always
Maybe-
did really well. So, you know, I would love to see you win, Leafy, but
No.
I'm going with greens on grass.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I like
It's a
it.
good one. All right. Edgewood, 7 p.m. Woost versus Homies.
Woost.
Start with
Lose.
Cougar.
Cougar. What you got, bud?
You know what? The homies, they have a puncher's chance.
Have a what?
No,
Come on.
A puncher's chance. They got a
Punchers.
chance. A puncher's chance. Yeah.
Not a punter, but punchers.
Punt?
Puncher's chance.
Punch?
Punch.
All right.
not a punch.
Yeah, punt. No.
Do it.
I
Come
think
on.
no. Woos by 2. Woos by 2. Woos by 2.
Still? You
Yep.
still won't do it?
Damn.
No, I picked the homies to win game of the week 2 weeks ago. I did.
And you did.
I did.
Like, you should have picked yourself now.
No, I can't.
How do the homies do on grass?
I.
Ooh, okay.
How do they do on dirt? All right.
Touche.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So what's your picks? Go and make the picks. Woos, 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 woos. Okay, there you go.
Which way are we going?
Broken Arrow, 5 p.m. Los Matadores versus Jazz House, 926.5 Massachusetts. We're here every Tuesday. Come on down and watch us make fools of ourselves. Ben.
Well, Jazz House was rolling there for a while, but they had a pretty big setback last week, and Matadores is still rolling. So I guess I'm going to go with the hot team. Pick Matadores.
Yeah, I'm going to go Matadores too. Like, it seems like their positions have reversed. Like, Jazz House had all the momentum going into last week,
Yeah.
and then Los Matadores really hadn't shown much the first 2 weeks. So, yeah. And it's completely changed. 180 degrees since then. Matadores.
Los Mats by 5.
Oh, this is also this week's fucking first pick'em game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with Mats.
Yep, I have the Mads.
Mats. Yep.
I'm going to go with the Jazz House.
Yay!
Hosts of the podcast.
I will buy you a shot
Swinger.
for Rick.
Swinger of drinks. Slinger of drinks.
Swinger of drinks.
Swinger of drinks.
I am not the only drunk one up here.
That all sounded right in my head.
Swinger of drinks is like
I
the
think-
drink.
I
that
think
gets
Swinger
all
of
everybody.
dicks, slinger of drinks.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I found my footing, goddammit.
Just to give an update, last week Ben went 3-0, I went 2-1, Cougar went 3-0, and the panelists went 3-0 as well. So
Megan
that
Allman.
means
So much
Ben is
fucking
9-3, I'm 8-4, Cougar is 9-3, panelist.
Fuck you, we have names.
No, like
It's different
the
panelists.
panelist who's been here
All the panelists.
I know, I'm
All
the
the panelists.
Up until
Okay.
this point.
I'll tell you who it was.
Ben.
Yeah.
are 12-0. So
12-0.
Stacy,
Yeah.
you got to keep that going.
Diana,
like,
Ari,
there's
and
so much
Katie
pressure.
and
The
Megan.
pressure.
Now
It's like
Right.
I can't
Good.
even handle it.
I want the
There is a
pressure.
legacy for you to carry on now.
God
That's
Stacy.
right,
damn it.
Stacey.
Yes.
Don't
Good.
fuck it up.
Don't.
I
Yeah.
thought long and hard about this. Long and hard.
All right.
Also, it bears mentioning that Megan, as the panelist, was the closest to getting the bonus point last week. She missed
She
it by
was.
one.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
By one.
Yeah, it was. I think she called 3 runs and it was 4.
4. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
There you go.
Broken Arrow, 6:30. Rats at Red Lion. This is Red Lion, right?
Red line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Lion.
Okay. Okay.
I have
Ben.
nothing. We're
Ben. Ben. Ben.
We're gonna play with a completely deflated ball this time.
Matt.
I go lion on that
Okay.
one.
Okay. Okay. Broken Arrow, 8 p.m. Wildman versus Goats. Ben.
I really wanted this to be a pick'em game.
We can't.
But
you know
Cougar
that.
said there's some kind of conflict. Do we agree on that rule?
No,
No.
I
What's the
don't
con-
pick.
No,
I
CJ.
pick
here.
I pick games that don't involve panelists
Yep.
or teams that are playing a game of the week. I know.
Just so you know, if you ever want to pick a Red Lion game, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, good to know.
All right. Well,
This is also this game. Whoever wins this game is going to be the winner of the division.
yeah.
Barry Sanders.
So this is one of the 4-0 matchups.
Yes.
So I got quick stats on this. So Wildman's points for against so far this year is 83-8. The Goats is 103 runs for versus 10 against. So combined these teams are 186 runs scored against 18 scored against. The rest of the division combined, the other 4 teams have 119 to these 2 teams 186.
This is the nerdiest
Jesus,
thing I've ever
that's a
heard in
lot
my
of
life.
runs.
Yeah.
But it makes sense there, Matt.
No,
I
it
don't-
does.
Should
It
have
does.
my fake glasses on.
I don't
Yep.
even know what you're saying. Just say. I'm just letting you know.
It's pretty. Stacey's pretty simple, but okay.
Yeah, well, it's for Scott since Scott's not here and he's playing in this
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
which just goes to show how much more dominant these 2 teams were
Yeah.
than all
Yeah.
other 4 teams in the division. But I don't know. I think the Goats kind of beat up on people here,
Yeah.
whereas maybe Wildman
agree.
didn't. That's kind of my assessment. And I think Wildman still has the edge here, so I'll say Wildman by 5.
Wild man, Cougar.
I actually Wild Man by 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Stacey?
Wild Man.
Matt.
I'm going to go with the motherfucking Goats. Thank you.
What's the over/under on the number of times they flip their jerseys in and out?
I think it depends entirely on how good they're doing in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
Blue as
Who
always.
cares?
That's fine.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. South Park, 5 p.m. Asteroid Head versus Johnny's. Ben.
I think Asteroid Head probably got their 1 win in division, and this one's is Johnny's to lose.
Yep.
Yep.
Same here. Johnny's. Coog.
Giants by 4. It'll actually be a closer game. Yeah.
Although I
Stacey?
really want Asteroid Head, I think Johnny's is going to take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Johnny's going to come back mad after their game this week.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to make a logical prediction.
I didn't get it. There it is.
Well, that's no
So-
fucking fun.
True, that was no fun.
All right. South Park, 7 p.m. Double Meat versus Hertz Donut It's Hurts, right? Everybody has Hurts.
I got Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Ben?
Yeah, it hurts.
Okay. Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lions East.
I can't. There's nothing funny to say there.
Yeah.
You know.
Double Meat is saving everything they've got for their matchup against Happy Shirt.
Yeah. Lions East, 5 p.m. Happy Shirt versus Flying Hellfish. Both teams are 4-0. This is also for the division.
Woo!
Ben.
Wow.
I don't know. It's hard to. I mean, after Tyler beats and starves everybody all week, I'm not sure how they're going to play. Do they respond well?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
So it's just going to be a bloodbath because they're like pissed
Yeah.
and they're.
Yeah, I think
Like,
they're
I
going to
know
be focused. Yeah.
At the very least, Tyler will be out for blood.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so yeah. Stacey.
Yeah, although I would love the Hellfish to take it. I would,
Ooh.
I would love it.
I
But-
agree. Let's just go with it then.
Okay, let's just go.
Yeah.
Like, Hellfish. I got
Hellfish,
Hellfish. Come on, Derek.
You got to root for the team you like, not the
Okay.
team you think's
Yeah.
going to win.
I have to pick Happy Shirt here because if the Hellfish win, we'll never fucking hear the end of it from Derek.
You know what?
Oh God.
Well, that's a really good point.
I'm totally okay with that.
And to,
totally okay with that.
all kidding aside, though, think about what would happen in the twos if Happy Shirt wound up in the two
Oh,
pool.
shit.
Oh
The
shit.
twos
It'd
will
be
die.
Well, I'm glad I'm in the
20 plus
threes
run
or
wins.
fours.
Oh yeah,
not
20
twos.
plus for it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about hate fucking kickball.
would-
Right,
Fuck
yeah.
kickball, yeah.
I think
So-
if Happy Shirt ends up at 2, they might just like melt, like just disintegrate.
God.
Like they
I
might
don't
not
know.
even
No.
exist anymore.
No, they
No.
won't.
Yeah,
Nope.
man, they were the
Nope.
3 seed in the tournament last year, and they just went on.
They lost
All
2
right.
games last year.
So-
and look what that happened. They won it all.
I'm really curious to see what happens here because the Hellfish have played really well all
Yeah.
season. I just feel like it's the utilitarian thing
Yeah.
to do to pick Happy Shirt. So
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, Happy Shirt. Yeah, it's got to be Happy Shirt. Yeah.
Lions East, 6:30. Goose versus Love Garden. It's Love Garden, right?
Make a
Love Garden.
squid sound. You made a ghost sound. Make a squid sound.
I don't know. Whatever squirts ink. I don't know.
Jesus, Cougar.
What? They squirt. That's what they squirt ink. Yeah.
speaking of squid sounds, do we want to do the Urban Dictionary thing of the week?
No.
God damn it.
Make Cougar blush.
Make Cougar blush.
Sponsored by 188 Bets Off.
What is this? I don't know this one. What is this?
We pick a word from Urban Dictionary, and Cougar has to
know, of
guess
course, Matt.
what he thinks it means.
Oh, come on. Please, can we do this? I could come up with a couple of them just off the top of my head if you want.
Well,
You can.
You can
Totally
go if you have one
Oh
off the top of
my
your head.
Go,
Go
go,
ahead.
man.
Goatsy.
What?
Goatsy. Okay.
Is it a type of dance?
Lucky Pierre.
Is that a sexual position?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Don't pretend like you don't know these things, Cougar.
Wiggly H. Rusty Trombone. Cleveland Steamer.
That's a sexual position there.
Oh.
Not exactly. Actually, the Cleveland Steamer is kind of close to the one we had last week. What's that? No. Last week was the Alaskan Pipeline.
Oh, God.
Strawberry Swirly.
I got Alex.
Smegma's a good one.
Yeah, Alex Hammond contributed Dirty Chewbacca for this week.
Oh, I don't know what Dirty Chewbacca.
Do you know what Dirty
So,
Chewbacca is,
Cougar,
Cougar?
Ants, what do you think it is?
A dirty Chewbacca?
Dirty
Yes.
You had to guess.
Wait, I just gave you all that gold and you just went with one of Hammond's ones?
Well, he's not responding anyway. You can tell us what they are.
You didn't know
You can tell
what
us
it
what they
was.
are, but
I don't know what a
Cougar
dirty
did not respond.
Chewbacca is. What's a dirty Chewbacca?
Yes.
Maybe it's toilet paper that's soiled. I don't know.
It's what?
Toilet paper that's soiled. I don't
Come
know.
on, Cougar.
Soil?
I don't know.
Come on.
No, it's got to do with sex, Cougar. It's gonna be
Dirty
better than
Chewbacca.
In that case, I had no idea.
He is blushing.
I'm not blushing. I'm just incredulous look thinking, oh my God.
Dirty Chewbacca is when you deep throat and then have an orgasm, and the person taking it tries to talk.
Oh, my God.
That
look
one's
at
a bit
his
of a
face.
it's a bit of a thinker.
This is great.
And now he's definitely.
He's definitely
He's
That was
definitely
good.
blushing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So we're 2 for 2.
Definitely a blush.
Can I come back every week just for that part of the podcast?
We can do the
That's pretty good.
Urban
That's
Dictionary Make Cougar Blush of the Week, brought to you by the Get Up Kids and Matt Pryor. Sponsor a segment.
That's the best.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
Now
back
I've
to
got all these other
Ghost.
ones
Back to
going on.
Ghost and Love Garden.
All right. The dirty Chewbacca of games.
we all have Love Garden, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lions East, 8 p.m. Free State versus Repetition. Free State, right?
Yeah, Growlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Water Tower Park. Wow, we haven't played there.
Man, it's been like 5-6 years, right?
No bathrooms
Our
there,
first
though.
year.
No bathrooms.
Otherwise known as the ankle breaker.
Yep.
Yes.
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 It's still there, but it's flat.
Okay. The weird bike path is now a little bit flatter rather than a huge divot in the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
speaking of water towers and bike paths and other things you might fuck yourself up on, plus this is that time of the year where the heat gets out and
Yes.
people drink more than, well,
And
I
then
wouldn't
Water
say more
Tower
than
is
they
one of those
should.
parks with no bathroom.
Yeah.
Right,
Edgewood,
right.
And Edgewood.
Yeah.
And
So
Edgewood.
everybody
Please.
take care of
Damn it.
yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not on the board anymore, but I cannot stress this enough. If you motherfuckers start peeing in public again, we will get shut down by the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please, if you're playing at Edgewood or Water Tower, do not fucking pee in the goddamn neighborhood.
I need-
Bring a
Yeah.
jug and pee in your car.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
And if you're at Edgewood, don't even think about jumping into somebody's yard or
Yeah.
anything like that.
No.
I don't think they're going to
It's
use that
east,
orientation. I
it's
think they're going to use the one
I know
over.
that.
Other way.
East,
Yeah,
the
the
other
other
way. No.
Yeah, but we had a shitload of injuries last week,
Yeah.
and not all of them were freak broken noses. So let's everybody hydrate and be careful out there.
Yes, exactly. Stretch also.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to
Stretch.
advocate that.
I'm just saying.
I've never stretched in my life.
Pulled
If
hamstring.
I started now,
usually
my
if
body's
you-
not going to
if
know what
you
to do.
don't-
Anyway, what's the game?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
There's a game
Grandstand versus Harpies. You know who played for the Harpies? Matt Pryor. You know what band he's in?
No.
Get Up Kids. They have a concert Saturday, June 24th, 6:30 p.m. in what?
Free show
Free
this
show,
Saturday. Saturday.
With Making Movies, Kawhi, Lily Pryor, and Iris Hyde. It's a free show, all ages. And it's basically between 11th and 12th, right?
It's right
Or
in
10th
front of
and
the
11th.
Granada.
Right in front of the
Right in
Granada.
front of the Granada.
That's funny.
Visit thegranada.com or the Facebook event page for more details. You should go, people. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
I'll be there.
You should go.
He will be. Anyway, who do we got in the Grandstand versus Harpies game?
I don't know. All I know
Ben.
is when Pryor was out watching that Ladybird Harpies game a couple weeks ago, he mentioned to me that he helped build that house. And
No, we're the foundation.
that's right. What does
Yeah.
every house need?
You can't. Every good house needs a good foundation.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I think
Stacy
that-
doesn't disagree with
No,
me.
I
No, no.
totally agree. I totally
Yeah.
agree.
the forefather, godfather, mother of the Harpies.
Yeah.
And I think the Harpies are.
That's
gonna
my mom.
Take it to the house here.
All right.
I don't actually think it matters who wins this game, and I'm saying that as a Harpy. I think this will be really, really fun, and I'm going to be there.
Yay.
Everyone should be perfectly rested after coming to see the show on Saturday.
Yes.
So,
Shenanigans will happen.
All right. Stacy, who do you got in this game?
Well, of course, I have Ladybird. I love you, Kristen, but, you know. I know. Okay.
Apparently last time they went 10 innings.
Yeah, free
and they want
kickball.
to do it again.
well, and this is kind of the sister teams a little, like
Yes.
going back to the Space Pussy days when we
Yep.
all shared one dugout and ordered a pizza
Oh
on
my
the field.
gosh, here we go
Just to
again.
piss off Cougar.
I think it was Cougar's favorite game of the entire,
Yep.
his entire career.
What can
No,
we do to
it
get
was
Cougar
not.
over to ref this game? Are you guys playing at the same time?
Wait, Cougar, can you ref this game?
No, please.
No. If it,
Can I ref this game?
Yes.
2 hours, like without one time. No.
As long as you don't fucking scorkeep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. That's true. That was good.
All right. Cougar, who do you have in this game?
It's Harpies.
Harpies. I have
Yep.
Harpies as well.
Yep.
All right. Water Tower Park, 7 p.m. Posh Wash versus Chalmers. Ben.
Ooh.
It's Chalmers, right?
Yeah, they seem to be coming on lately. I think they're a better team than I saw the first week,
hell?
so I'll go with Chalmers'. I think this game could be pretty fucking close, though.
I really don't see it unless Chalmers is missing people, which I don't think is going to happen. So Chalmers.
A little bit of history. I believe, Aaron, you tell, was it 2010, the last game of pool play, you guys beat Chalmers 2-1 to be in the
That
one
was
pool.
7 years ago.
Yeah, but I remember this. Aaron was there. Was it 2010? Yeah, and they became the one pool. Yeah, not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing's changed in 7 fucking years.
Yeah, but no, Chalmers was a 3 last year, but anyways. Yeah, but sorry, no, Chalmers is, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I have this like a really, really close game, but I have Chalmers by 1 and maybe extra innings.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to say...
I love you, though. I like
I'm going to say, based on that information from 7 years ago, I'm going to go with Poshmark.
Yes.
This is kind of the theme game, too. It's the most fuckable versus the most pettable.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
There you go.
Also, Lions West, 5 p.m., Redlegs versus Corksuckers. Corksuckers, right?
Corksuckers.
Against the
What?
Redlegs?
No, red legs. I meant red legs. Wow, you tricked me.
I was
Damn
like,
it.
what?
Did you just dupe Cougar?
You did do
He's
Cougar.
looking at his
Damn it.
phone. I think Cougar is actually
did.
looking
You
up
duped
Urban
me.
Dictionary.
Wait a minute.
Forward here.
Did you just say what CJ said just
Yeah.
because CJ said it?
You got me. Damn it.
Put it in your pants, Cougar. Come on.
That's nice. That's nice.
It's Redlegs.
It's
We-
Redlegs.
Yeah,
It's
Redlegs.
Redlegs.
Corksuckers looked good last week, but yeah, I think the Redlegs
Looked
are
better
just
than 2 weeks
a
ago, yeah.
step above.
Yeah, it's Redlegs.
Yeah, they were amazing this week, Red Legs. So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go with Red Legs.
I'm gonna go with Corksuckers because
Okay.
fuck the red legs. Fuck the red legs.
Who the fuck does Spindly
No,
think he is anyway?
No, it's red legs. No, it's red legs.
Okay.
By a lot, yeah.
Lions West, 6:30 p.m., second game in the Pick'em Challenge.
Ah, yes.
Rockets versus Reboot. Matt.
This is hard.
Oh wow. I'm gonna go Rockets.
I got Reboot.
Reboot? Okay, Stacy got Reboot.
Reboot will be recovering, trying to bounce back from that blowout against Goats in the game of the week. Rockets, I don't see how the Rockets. I don't see anything from them. So really, I'm gonna go Reboot by 3.
Okay.
Is that the bonus point or not?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Last one will be
Never
the
mind.
bonus point. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
Tell them I crit.
Andy's out of town too now,
Yeah.
right?
I have Rockets because I'm going to go with their experience. Granted, it's not much experience, but they have experience in the key positions.
Yeah, feels like a really tough game.
Yeah.
and they both have had one game where they blew out the other team. They
Yeah.
both had
Yeah.
one game where they got blown out, and the others were somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I kind of have to go with the Rockets too, just based on slightly more experience. I am not confident at all about this.
No, as you can tell with all of us like talking about this game, we are not confident
Yeah,
about
but
it
I'm not sure
whatsoever.
I gleaned too much from that game against the Goats too, because the Goats are really good. That like the Reboot seemed a little bit overmatched, but they also didn't make a ton of errors or anything like that.
No.
They can obviously kick. It's just Goats have a really good defense. I don't know.
Reboot just has some errors out there.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
was
they're
telling me
throwing.
at that game that Reboot has a lot of new players that are good athletes but aren't experienced kickball
That's exactly
players.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Goats are kind of a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
So,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
so
Okay.
put that in your pipe and smoke it.
All right. Lions West, 8 p.m. Last game in the Pick'em Challenge. Brewballer versus Leeway Franks. We'll go Matt.
Well, I'm going to go with Stacy left for the bathroom, so she picked the Brew Ballers, and I will agree with her. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know much.
Toog.
I concur. Brew Ballers. Is it the bonus point one?
Yes, this is bonus point.
I'm gonna go Brew Ballers by 3.
Is the bonus point the like the score?
the spread.
Yeah,
spread.
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 Yeah.
The point spread. Yeah.
Brewballers by 3.
I mainly because I don't care if I don't win or lose on this one. I am
It's
going
a good attitude to have.
I am going to go with leeway by 1. Ben.
I'll take the Brew Ballers by 4.
Okay.
I also think the Franks are going to go undefeated in the 6 pool.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they did.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Stacy, do you have a spread for this game? Since you picked the Brew Ballers, do you have Brew Ballers by how many runs?
Maybe 2.
2? Okay.
2, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Hobbs, 5:30 p.m. Kansas Tree Care versus Screamers. Oh, this is not going to be good. KTC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shutout though.
Yeah.
No shutout.
No shutout, but yeah, KTC.
Yeah.
Hobbs, 7:30. Where's My Pitches versus Liberty Hall. Who do you got? Ben.
Where's My Pitches this year? I haven't even.
They're like up and down.
Yeah, it depends on how
If
many
they have
people
their
show
team,
up.
yeah, if they have their team, they're on. If they don't,
they're 1 and 3.
Yeah,
But when
I'll
they-
take Where's My Pitches. They seem like the superior team, especially when they have people show up.
Okay, let's start off with over under. Where's My Pitches at 9.5 people?
Remember, they just had one girl taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.5
Who
people.
was
I'll
this
say
girl?
I'm gonna guess Where's My Pitches plays with 9 and still wins.
Okay.
new
They're gonna
girl?
play with 9 and still win. Okay.
I mean, they're used to it at this point.
That's true.
Matt. Over under 9 people, and then pick whoever you think is gonna win.
Where's my? I don't know.
It's math I can't do.
9.5 people.
I have no dog in this fight. Saturday night, live on Matt. I'm going to defer to whatever Stacy picks.
Okay.
which is
Stacey.
where's my pitches because I have some of my KB All Star teammates on that team.
Okay.
And if they all show up, they got this.
Okay, so the line is set at 9.5 people for Where's My Pitches. Do you think they go over or under?
Over.
Over. Okay. Cougar.
9.5 people?
Yeah.
So
Because
you
if
can't
go-
pick
you can't,
9
You can't
or-
hit 9 and go push.
Yeah.
So you pick one or the other, over under. They'll go under with 9 and they'll still win.
Okay.
Yep.
I have under, but they'll lose.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All
a little
right.
love for Liberty Hall there.
All right.
Sean, you better fucking show up. I'm just saying.
No pressure.
What? Sean is out? I should have known that. He
Oh,
wasn't on
man.
my game Friday.
Where's
Can
My
I- can I
Pitches
take that
devastated
back?
by
Can I take
injuries?
that
No.
Next game.
Next game.
Can we crowdfund a cool face
God
mask
damn
for
it,
Olivia to
Sean.
wear and show up?
I'd throw that on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hobbs Park. Game of the week. 9:30 p.m. Remember, 9:30 p.m. Not 9, 9:30 p.m.
9:30.
Just like last week.
Just like last week.
A quick note: get the fuck out of there after the game because
Yes.
those lights will
Yeah.
shut off. We have to get it cleaned before.
9:30 p.m. Muddy Waters versus Channel 6. This is actually for the division, people.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ben.
Well, I mean, somebody said earlier that Channel 6 has people back now that they haven't had, and I guess the results in the games the last week or so kind of suggest that they are coming on now. But
Isn't that,
I don't know.
That's happened before with Channel 6. Like they
Yeah.
started off slow and.
yeah,
No, last year they
This was
totally fucking
really
hated
yeah.
it.
No,
last
they
year they
killed
were
everyone.
great.
That's
You're
right.
thinking a couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
yeah.
Was it like 7 years ago, I think? It
Not
was?
quite 7.
I was on the team, so they were definitely coming in slow. I was on the team. Yeah.
I guess the way I'm looking at it is, maybe Channel 6 is better than they were earlier in the year, but Muddy Waters probably circled this 5th game on their calendar at the beginning of the year, and they've been playing with the same team for these 4 weeks, so I think
Yeah.
they're going to win this one.
Yeah. I got Muddy Waters by like 3 runs.
Yeah.
Coog.
Well, I can tell you why Mighty Waters is circling this game, because 2 years ago, they lost on a walk-off error at Lions East.
Ooh.
I remember this. I heard a large roar, and I believe I had to call you out Ian. Here's a ball, tough play. He dropped the ball, and then the winning run scored from second to home plate in ball game in the second round 2 years ago in the playoffs. So, trust me, Muddy Waters has this circled. They're out for blood.
Cool.
They'll win by 4.
All right. Stacey.
Well, I refed the first Channel 6 game this season.
Okay.
And I just refed the last Channel 6 game this season.
Big difference.
A huge difference. Huge. But I still think Muddy Waters is going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll agree.
Okay.
Muddy Waters.
Hey, Cougar, what do you think the Urban Dictionary definition of muddy waters is?
Chocolate milk.
That's not blush. That's anger.
That's nice. That's nice.
Seething anger from Cougar over here.
Can we also real quick, everybody please make sure you turn in all your waivers and have everybody that plays sign one, because the board will actually issue those IFUs if we find them missing.
I think we have a few already.
Yeah, because
Adding up.
it's actually it's a bigger deal than you think it is. We need to get those.
Yes. So, yeah. Also, for everyone, good luck this week. Please stretch out. Don't get injured.
Yeah. God damn it, Sean.
Especially after getting all super dehydrated going to see
calling
that show on Saturday.
Stay hydrated. Stretch out. Don't get hurt. Call for the ball.
Don't drive yourself to the ER.
Yeah.
Call for the ball and obey the person calling for the ball.
Yes. Okay. So, thank you to this week's sponsor, the Get Up Kids.
Good segue.
Saturday, June 24th.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Saturday night, it's a free show. You got nothing better to do, come out in front of the Granada and get fucked up and watch my band play.
Woo! I'll be there.
Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your parents, bring your grandparents. It's going to be for all ages. It's going to be a good time. It's in front of the Granada. It's just going to be a big party. It's going to start at 6:30 this Saturday, June 24th. You'll have plenty of time to rehydrate before the games on Sunday. And yeah, come to the show. Get Up Kids live on Mass, making movies, and I believe you pronounce her name Kavehi.
Oh. And Lily Pryor.
And then Lily
She's
Pryor
amazing.
and Iris Hyde.
Okay.
Starts at 6:30. Come on out. It'll be a good time. This will be you don't, if you've ever been like, who's that asshole on the podcast and his band, and I've been curious, but I don't want to pay $20 to see them play, then you can come and throw kickballs at the band. Actually, please don't do that. I'll never hear the end of that.
And also visit thegranada.com or Facebook event page for more details.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you to the Jazz House, 926 and a half
Yay,
Massachusetts,
Jazz House!
letting us come here every Tuesday to, sully the place and make fun of each other and other teams and have a good time.
Yeah.
And talk about kickball.
Kickball.
And thank you to this week's guest, Matt Papa Pryor.
You're quite welcome.
Summer, Stacey Elvers.
Summertime.
Summertime Stacey.
Yes.
My bad.
She's drunk enough to correct you now.
Yeah. For Jason Cougar Huang.
Dana Shoup, you're the real MVP.
Ben Hutnick.
Dirty Chewbacca all the way to the bank.
God damn it.
I'm your host, CJ Cobra Kai. Thank you for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Woo! Yay!
That was some good pitching, Matt. You can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Huh?
So you could sell ice to an Eskimo.
Everybody's good at something.
Okay, we're good. We're out.
Oh, yeah.